Like, can this
Could
be
figure
can
something
this
out.
be in it?
Maybe. That's what I was thinking.
All right. Has the noise simmered down outside?
Yep.
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the third episode
Hi.
of Bald with Glasses. Bald.
Glacier.
So, we're going to be switching. Just jump right into it. We're going to be switching a couple things up. We have decided collectively, collective
As a
decision
unit.
as a unit, that we want to break the podcast up a little bit. We're still going to keep the same segments. We're still going to do, well, for the most part, for the most part, we aren't going to take anything away from you. Wouldn't do that. But we want to split it up, do 2 episodes per week. So I've talked to our lovely editor, producer extraordinaire, and
Move that away just a hair.
move it away.
Just a little bit.
Don't fucking do that to me in the middle of
Sorry.
my sentence.
Sorry.
Last time I'm fucking back here, and now I'm
In
too
no
close
man's
to it.
land.
All right, I'm right here. I am right here.
Okay, that's
Is
good.
my face
Sorry.
blocked?
That
Do I
was rude
look
of me.
fat? Do I look fat?
No.
Good answer. Shh. He's gonna zoom in on his own face for that. Zoom in on this. Zoom in on this face.
Zooming in.
Zo-
All right, tell the people what's
All right.
up.
So what's happening is we're switching it up. We have what we think this is going to be a little bit better of a format. So in the first episode that is going to be released, well, I guess we're going to release on Mondays and Fridays. So this episode 3, will go live, hopefully, pending no major issues, on this Friday, which we're at the fucking end of a month. Is it the 1st, the 2nd, the 31st?
The first.
The 1st.
It's gonna be April Fool's.
April Fool.
Hey,
Hey,
get some
maybe we're just joking you. So this podcast will be released on the 1st on Friday, and then the episode following, episode 4, will be released on Monday, the 3rd, 4th.
So Eric said this earlier. You'll end the week with us, and you'll start the week with us.
Yeah.
So today's Friday.
Friday.
TGIF.
Technically, hey, fucking party.
So with the new lineup, what do we got today?
So today, on your Friday episodes, we will kick things off with Ask a Friend.
Ooh.
Ooh. But we are also now accepting Ask a Friend submissions.
Yeah, we got a couple for this week from some
friends of ours.
some friends, some avid listeners.
Some
So we got them. So if you do want to submit a question, send it to email baldwithglassespodcast@gmail.com.
No. I had to put some periods in.
It's my Gmail.
You made one?
Yeah.
I made one too.
Hey.
No shit.
I took it.
You took it, motherfucker.
Yes, baldwithglasses@gmail.com.
We have 2 emails, or you can email bald.w.glasses.
No, that one sucks.
Oh, no.
Flood my inbox.
Oh, shit.
But yeah,
email, though.
seriously.
What the fuck? Or comment on the video, right?
True.
Comment.
Or video submissions if we want to get the video. If you want to show your
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
face.
yeah.
Like
yeah,
some of the
okay.
other ones from today.
Well, we'll put Andrew's phone number, right? His personal number. All right, so we're gonna do the Ask a Friend. We're taking submissions.
Yep.
And then following Ask a Friend on Friday episodes, we are gonna go into our modified segment from 6-pack to Final Four.
Final four.
Yeah, we're gonna find a way to.
That's kinda
we're gonna.
nice.
We're gonna find a way to put that in before each one. And
I
just
like that.
I'm gonna have
It's
to
a
find
lot of
way.
work. So we got
All right,
6-pack to Final
so
Four.
6-pack to Final Four. Now we're gonna do our 4 selections for said topic for said episode.
Yep.
And then in our Monday episodes,
We're chomping at the bit like a dog.
Oh wait, did I say
You
we're gonna
forgot.
end Fridays? You knew that I
Yeah.
forgot it. We're gonna end Fridays with the Dear John.
Dear John.
Yeah, we're gonna end Fridays with our latest Dear John episode. His dad's name is also John.
Yeah, it gets
so
a
when I
little
called him the
confusing.
other day, he's like, "I'm going to visit Johnny Boy." I thought he was talking about his dad. He was talking about our Dear John. So we'll have Dear Johns to end the episode on Fridays. End your week with something a little fucking tasty.
Ooh.
So then on the Monday episodes, so long-winded to start. On Monday episodes, no, you know what? I'm gonna you gotta wait. You gotta wait because I have a special message from our commissioner.
What?
You wanted to thank them.
Oh yes, yeah. I was gonna do it after, but whatever. Just quick thank you to everybody who's watched, subscribed. We're at 12 now.
12.
We're cooking, baby.
Yeah, we're fucking cooking with what is it? Cooking with gas.
Cooking with Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. But no, thank you. We got some good comments, good suggestions.
Yep.
Hence the 6-pack to 4-pack change. We thought that was good.
Some good
Shout
feedback.
out to Uncle Rob.
Shout out Rob. Shout out.
But yeah, just thank you for the support. We started this off as like fucking around kind of, and we still are. But I feel like we're kind of getting a little easier with it.
Yeah, I think I think each episode's gonna get easier and easier.
Yeah, and we're having a lot of fun.
So yes, agreed with everything he says. Repeat the sentiment. Now that said, while they are getting easier, we have a new challenge ahead of us that I'm very excited about. Mm-hmm. So on Monday episodes, starting this upcoming Monday.
This Monday?
This Monday.
Yeah.
I was getting ready. Yeah, never mind. So this Monday, we are going to we're going to start off the podcast with our clear the air, maybe moving forward, just, talk about the previous, something interesting from the previous week in our lives or a current event. Mm-hmm. And then we are going to do an interview each Monday with various guests of many different backgrounds. They know
different ethnicities, different cultures. We're gonna be interviewing. I'll take it from here, Bald.
Yeah,
I'll try. We're interviewing random people. Should we give a sneak peek for Monday?
Yeah, I think we can give a sneak peek for.
So for Monday, we are interviewing your cousin Jenna.
My cousin Jenna.
She was at one point number 1 in the
world champion
in karate.
Karate artist. I actually am curious the answer to that. Are you a karate artist? Are you a karate student? Are you a martial artist?
I don't know. We'll have to ask.
You know how like disc golf is like you're banging chains? That's the I wonder what would it be in karate?
You're kicking calves?
You're fucking hitting a little elbow to the
You chopping temples, maybe?
I got nothing.
You got to pick it up. But no, so she's there, and also she was a skydiver for the Yukon or something.
Yeah,
was it?
for the Yukon. So after her, we don't want to. Yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Just a quick.
Yeah, so quick synopsis. Interviewing my cousin. She was at one point world champion karate artist, TBD on the official title. And then from there, she went on to do some skydiving, base jumping all over the country, crazy places.
We'll learn some more on Monday.
Yeah, we'll do a little deep dive. We're going to ask her some stuff about that.
And then after that, we have the challenge. So we're going to do the challenges on Mondays, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Challenges to wrap up the episode on Monday following our interviews.
So those are the updates. Those are the updates.
Those are the updates.
So let's get
also,
into it. Okay.
Wait, sorry.
No.
One more.
I love it.
So I'm fucking crouching again.
I could see my breath in here, I think.
Oh, yeah. So that's another thing I was going to say. If you're wondering why I look like I'm a cattle rancher in Montana, it's because we are recording in my garage that has not one square inch of insulation.
It's cold, but...
And I think both the windows are broken.
Well, this is where... Have you ever heard of something called endurance?
I don't think it's... I think you're thinking
it starts with an A.
Grit?
No, it starts with an A.
I don't know.
Adversity. That's the one. We're suffering through adversity right now.
Yeah. So anyway,
Jesus.
so what I was going to say was for the interviews, one of the ideas that we had was a series that is titled The Path Less Taken, or The Road Less Taken.
The Road
Less Taken. So The Road Less Taken is going to be a series, just kind of episodes, sporadic episodes, where we interview people who have attained some level of success in an untraditional manner. Unorthodox manner. So they, don't work your average 9 to 5, not necessarily millionaires, but people that have made successful career in a maybe the non-college route or just an unusual way.
Yeah, unique opportunities that they took advantage of and made some money from, and maybe we could learn a couple things to take back home with us to get a couple more dollars in our pockets.
That's what I'm saying. So what I was saying was, if anyone out there listening, if you know of anyone, if you're like, oh, my cousin's got the coolest fucking job, or this guy's he's a
Male
if you know any male strippers, yeah,
we'll get the first in-person one for that.
But so if you know anyone, that's all I was saying.
Yeah.
Give us a shout.
Let us know.
Email at either bald with glasses. All right, so let's move right
Let's
into.
get this going.
I'm way over here. Let's move right into.
Final four? No, ask a friend.
Yeah. So go ahead.
I was going to ask, do you think we should do our questions first? Should we have the guest questions first and then we ask ours? I think we should have the guests up first.
I agree.
Okay, do you want to start with your guest or my guest? Well, they're both our guests, but our people we asked. Them?
No,
What?
my guest is in my phone.
Oh, no. Fuck. We're back.
We're back.
All right.
So
You go.
we're getting right into Ask a Friend. This week, we each have a friend of ours that wants to ask a friend to us.
Uh-huh.
So we each have our own video. I'm going to let you kick it off and play your video. So this is you can intro the video.
So this is my buddy Wolf. He's been referenced on a couple episodes so far. He lives down south in Georgia, Atlanta.
Hotlanta.
And he's got a question for us, so we'll try to put it down here, and we will.
Down here.
Let's listen to it.
Hey, Bald. Hey, Glasses. Big fan of the podcast so far. Happy to see you guys having fun with it. I'm excited to see where it goes. I do have a couple questions for you guys. The first being, do you have a skill or trait that you think, if given the opportunity or audience, you can gain enough clout or make it big with?
Ooh. Nice. We'll do one at a time.
Do one at a time? All right. So the question was, well, they'll hear it?
They'll hear it.
Okay.
So do you want to go first? That's a good question.
That is a good question. Well, I think I know what yours is. Do I think I have a skill or what was it? Skill or talent?
Yeah.
Skill or
make it
talent
big with.
that I could make it big with.
I'm thinking this is a good one, Wolf.
A skill or talent that if I had enough clout, I can make it big with.
Who knows? Maybe one day we'll get some clout.
I know. That is a good question.
It's such a good. It's a thinker. He did say it would be a thinker.
So
I think I'll go.
Yeah. Go ahead.
think that if I had enough clout, like if I had a bunch of followers, like kind of to start, is that what that means? Sort of?
I think so. I think it's like if you had a big enough following, do you have a skill or something that you could
Got it. I think it would be streaming for me. I'm not the best at video games, but I'm pretty damn good. And also, I haven't been streaming for very long, but I have so much fucking fun with it. Like, that would honestly be like a dream to be able to stream. If I had some followers, just hop in there and, participate a little bit. I think it'd be streaming. I would love to be able to do that. That'd be fucking awesome.
I thought you were going to say singing.
Singing?
Yeah.
You hype me up way too much about singing.
No way.
Yes, you do.
No, and you don't have enough confidence in your ability to sing.
I have a decent singing voice.
He has a good singing voice and has never ever taken any form of lesson or anything.
No.
Right.
I just like to sing in my car. Baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow.
Yeah.
I'm terrified to do karaoke. I don't know what the hell is like why I am. Even if I like have a few drinks, dude, I'll be like going to a bar and I will sign up for karaoke and I'll be like, all right, couple drinks, I'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
The second they call my name, I just pretend I'm not there. It's happened multiple times.
I think he's a very good singer. I'm not saying you're like the fucking, you're not Ray Charles
John
over here.
Travolta.
Yeah, John Travolta. But I think you have a good singing voice.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I think he could be. I think if you had a
I can
big
make
enough
it?
following.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a.
Well, if we get a bunch of followers from, we'll get a little, yeah.
All right, what do you got?
So I
Good
think
question.
I have one.
Thinking hard.
What?
He's thinking hard.
Yeah. So I think one of my I think he said skills or traits.
Sure.
I think that's what he said.
I think it is too.
Yeah. So either way, I think the trait that I have that I get like commented on or complimented on the most is like my ability, and you've even touched on it a little bit, is like my ability to like kind of relate and connect to people in like a short period of time. I think very quickly people are very comfortable like talking to me and like being themselves around me.
It's your salesman personality
Well,
that
and
you
I
just
also
naturally
think
have that you don't even try to have.
That I also think part of it is like I'm myself. I talk to you the same way I talk to my mom, the same way I talk to my boss.
Right.
I am myself always. So people at the very least, whether they like what I'm saying to them or not, they know like it's me that's saying it.
They could tell it's authentic.
Yeah. So I think I hate to say it because it's maybe I don't want to jinx myself. I think interviewing.
Ooh.
So that's why I'm so excited because I think
I'm excited
that's
too.
a good use of that skill.
Right.
Getting people like comfortable and like willing to be like themselves and be honest and not even feel like I'm prodding because I'm never trying to, but I'm just a genuinely like very curious person.
So true.
Like I always have like 1,000,001 fucking questions.
Yeah. I like that.
So I think, and again, I haven't like you said with the streaming, I haven't like proved to be successful at it yet, but
that's what you think.
I think that if I had I
can see that.
that's what I'm trying to do here.
Let's get it going.
Yeah, let's get it popping. So
All
that's
right.
a good question. Great question.
All right, we got a second part here.
And my second one is a little more silly. It's quick. What will it take for Glasses to be able to spit Shine Bald's head on the show?
Damn. Dude, that is a way.
I'll do that right now.
Yeah, that's a way worse deal for me. Let him spit on my head and then rub his hands, which God knows where those things have
You
been.
do not want to know.
Jesus.
Went my ass today and I got a bunch of poop on it.
What?
I'm just kidding.
I don't think you are. Wow.
Spray and pray, baby.
Yeah, so I guess this is a question for me because he's down to just do it. Yeah.
Can I do it?
No, absolutely not. I don't need you spitting on my head. Ugh, God. Can't imagine what has been on your hands or in your mouth today.
What if I spit on like a cloth and I just did like a
no
like back and forth
shoe
action?
shine?
Yeah.
No.
So your head gets all burned. Like,
I do have a sunburn right now. I don't know if you could tell I'm a little tan. Just got back from Florida.
I can't tell. You look great though,
So,
as always.
thank you. So, what would it take for me to have him do that? $50.
How about fucking X amount of followers?
Give me some cash.
Subscribers.
Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, I like where your head's at. Let's say if we get
Come on.
no, because then you'll just watch it a fucking 200 times. Let's say if we get you gotta spit on my head.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
All right.
He's really thinking about it.
I am, because I'll let him do it. I'll let him do it. Fuck it, I don't care.
Hell
but
yeah.
I don't like how much you are excited about this. If we get once we get 1,000 views on a video.
Let's go, people.
Yeah.
Share this video.
Once we
I'm
get
walking a loogie.
Yeah. Once we get on a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Once we get 1,000 views on a YouTube, I shouldn't have said 1,000. Once we get 1,000 views on a YouTube video, I will. No, God, no. That's so
How about
bad. 2,000. Yeah. Okay.
Because that's a stretch. Yeah.
Because I'm thinking you're gonna have to stand over me and just like. I don't want. Okay. All right. We're gonna make a stipulation. You can't make the sound, so you can't go. On my head.
That's just disrespectful. It'll be a silent.
It'll
I'll just
be
open my mouth
just
and
like
let it fall.
Like a little. Oh God.
All right. So good
we go.
questions. Thank you, Wolf.
2,000. Yeah. Good questions.
All right.
That
was hilarious.
2,000.
YouTube.
2,000 YouTube. I was thinking about like the video you're about to play, and I just like froze. And, 2,000 views on a YouTube video. And we will talk about how we're gonna coordinate that.
Yeah.
All right. Good questions. Thank you.
Thanks, Wolf.
Oh God.
All
Also,
right.
no, thank you.
Second question coming in hot. The second guest.
Hello, is this thing recording?
Oh wait. Pause.
yeah,
it,
wait,
pause
hold
it, pause
on.
it.
He sounds very Jewish.
I know he's doing that on purpose. So to be or to set this up, this is a friend of mine, Aziz, Beast from the Middle East, currently living in Bahrain, which is a small island kingdom. Funny story of that, we were at the Burberry store in Chicago. Asian lady walks up to him and said, "Where are you from?" He said, "Bahrain." She goes, "Oh, Bahrain." He's like, "If I didn't say it like that, you don't say it like that."
True.
So anyway, Beast from the Middle East, met him in Chicago at school, and we have been close friends ever since. So he is sending this video, our first international viewer.
Yeah, hopefully
to my knowledge, anyway.
Yeah, if you're an international viewer, let us know.
Yeah, let us know where you watching from.
What's your address?
So anyway, he's recording this live from his car in Bahrain.
Hello, is this thing recording? Hi. Hello. Thank you for having me on. Huge fan of the show. Huge. Love it. Love what you guys have been doing. And I've been saying it for years. You know, Andrew was made for entertainment. He really is a hell of a guy, hell of a character. The other guy on the show, I think his name is Aaron. You know, he's alright, but you know. I mean, Andrew, definitely the star of the show. I'm kidding. Both of you are great. So my question
Both of you are great.
to Eric is, would you rather have the hiccups for the rest of your life or always have the feeling of you're about to sneeze, but you never actually sneeze constantly? My question to Andrew is, would you rather food always tastes like baby food or a snickle?
Oh, no.
Thank you for having me on. OS for life. Take it easy.
I just realized those are great. I realized I cut the end of Wolf's video off, so I'm sorry, Wolf.
Shit.
That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
I'll go first. And by the way, thank you. That proves repeat customer right there.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Former viewer.
Thanks,
so,
Aziz.
Will it always have the hiccups forever, or always feel like I have to sneeze?
Yep.
Feel like I have to sneeze. I fucking, not only do I hate having the hiccups, I get like
Pissed.
mad.
Did you punch a hole in a wall or something because of the hiccups?
I broke something because of hiccups once. I was so mad, dead sober. I had the hiccups. Was so mad. Broke something like that. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I'm not kidding. I hate the hiccups, and I hate them almost more if someone around me has them and they don't stop. Oh my God, it is fucking infuriating.
Your pet peeve?
Yeah, one of my pet peeves. I will like
That's so funny.
my fiance gets the hiccups so often, and I can't fucking stand it. I know she doesn't do it on
You just
purpose.
gotta scare her.
So I will like pretend there's an intruder in the house. I'm not joking. I will say some really like crazy shit to scare her. Like I think someone just opened the back door. I think someone just opened, and get her like all worried and nervous. I need to get her out of whatever headspace she's in for these hiccups because I cannot stand listening to them. So I will scare the shit, literally scare the shit out. Well, not literally. That'd be impressive.
Yeah.
I scare the shit out of people to prevent them from hiccups. So have to feel like. Also, I feel like having to feel like you have to sneeze is like, it's not a terrible feeling. It's almost like
right before you sneeze though. That's fucking annoying. Like, you know when like you're about to sneeze and they say pineapple and then you don't sneeze.
Yeah.
I want to fucking sock those people in the head.
But okay, so my refute to that is that's because you go from feeling like you have to sneeze to not sneezing.
Yeah.
So you don't get the satisfaction. He's not saying like you never get that feeling of not getting the sneeze. You're
Right.
always just like about to sneeze
That's fair.
and having to
And
like
just kind of get used to it.
yeah, you're just like, all right, I always just feel like walk like this a little bit. like I'm about to
Nose
sneeze.
flared all the time.
Yeah, right. So yeah, that's my good question. That is my that's my answer. Now that I'm curious about yours.
Not even a discussion. What do you think I'm gonna say?
Baby food.
Easily
Yeah.
baby food.
Yeah.
The Snickle was a single like I can't even describe how grossed out I was by that, and the fact that you liked it makes me think differently of you.
Dude, it was fire. I was pissed
Gross.
because I don't know what I did with the other Snickers. I was going to make another one.
Oh my god, you're sick in the head.
I wanted another one.
So the baby food thing, the texture is really what threw me off. The taste was pretty bad, but the texture was disgusting. But I feel like if I had to eat it for the rest of my life, I would just like take it with some like water if that's an option.
Well, no, he didn't say you have to eat baby food.
What did he say?
He said everything you ate tasted like baby food
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
or tasted like Snickle.
yeah, no.
But isn't the pickle
Yeah,
a big
that-
thing, the texture?
You know what?
Because it's
Yeah.
just tastes like. So
Yeah.
all it is vinegar and chocolate. That's really all it tastes like.
Ooh, that's a good point.
And then versus everything you eat tastes like baby food. Ugh. I would just eat
I know
the
you
Snickles.
would. You're gonna eat it tomorrow afternoon. Damn, that's a good one. So my thought process is this. Well, we found out last episode that it's safe to eat baby food full
It
time.
is.
So that's good to know just in the back pocket.
Well, no. Apparently, some of the articles that I had seen that were talking about the full baby food adult diet, apparently there's not. You can't do it forever. There's not enough nutrients for a grown adult.
Okay, well that's good to know. And the good news is I don't have to eat only baby food. I think, damn, this is a good one. I think I might get used to the pickle. I might grow to like pickles.
Because it's just vinegar. You don't have the crunch and the texture and all that. It's
Yeah.
just the taste.
I'm backing out. I'm doing the Snickle.
You're doing the Snickle?
I'm doing the Snickle.
All right. So in honor of Aziz, you'll have another
No,
one?
I will never have another one in my life. Great questions, Aziz. Thank
Great
you,
question.
dude.
All right. So we appreciate both of you on sending them in. Again, keep them coming. All right. So we also have 2 more Ask a Friends, or not 2 more. I have 2 more.
I got tree.
You got Tree?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll do our own personal Ask a Friends now.
You want to go?
You want to? Well, you got 3, so why don't you kick it off?
Okay.
All right.
So this one I thought of yesterday randomly when I was sitting on the couch on my ass.
All right.
But I think it's pretty good. So, if you could relive the day a picture was taken, what picture would you choose?
Relive the day a picture was taken.
Yeah. So you got a nice picture, you got a nice memory. You could relive that whole
Relive
day
that whole
from
day.
when that picture was taken.
I mean, I could go funny. I can go serious on this.
Get a little
There's
serious.
some recent ones that I can think of, but I mean that's just like kind of greedy. I want to go back to those places.
Yeah.
Couple of recent vacations.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but I think the true answer probably is, surprisingly enough, my sister's graduation.
Ooh.
Her college graduation.
Yeah. Where'd you go again?
High Point.
High Point, yeah.
Which, by the way, is not a college; it's a resort. They have like door-to-door dry cleaning services. Like it's ridiculous.
I've seen pictures. It literally looks like you're on just a vacation.
It
on that campus.
legitimately is like a resort. It's ridiculous. But so anyway, her college graduation, everyone was there. So my parents were divorced, both there, both like friendly the whole time. It's college graduation, so there's good vibes all around.
Yeah,
like
everyone's happy.
Everyone's in a good mood. So my mom was there, my stepdad was there, my dad was there, my cousin. So my cousin who's in the military, who I rarely get to see, his wife, and their 2 kids came.
That's
so it was,
cool.
Yeah, it was cool to see them. We all went out to dinner together, which I had never been out to dinner with my parents together
That
ever
seems weird.
in my whole life.
But it was
and
good.
It was good. Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone was good. And that was like right after my dad got a new job, so he was like, "I'll pick up the check."
Yeah,
Fucking
flexing on him.
that's a big dog moment. So he was like, "Yeah, I'll pick up this tab." But yeah, that was a solid weekend overall, but relive that day where we did the pictures where she had the graduation.
Yeah.
Colin Powell spoke. That
I've
was
heard of
pretty
him.
cool. He
Yeah.
was I think he was a former general. Like he was like a big military. He was like
shit.
Secretary of Defense, I think, for a while, like in
Well,
charge of
that'll
the
do
whole.
it. That's why I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Was it really? It was a good speech.
It was a good speech. I don't know, like I think he's had some political quandaries as of
Yeah.
late. I'm not getting into any of that, but
no.
first time I had ever heard like anyone really important speak in any capacity. So it was a cool day.
That's good.
Yeah, that's my
nothing
choice.
nothing worse than a bad like college speech at a graduation. Nothing worse than a bad graduation speech that just drags on forever.
I think you can apply that to all speeches.
That's true.
like anytime someone gets up to do a speech and it's long or it drags on or
But I feel like also though graduations especially because they're already so fucking long. They have like 6 people speak. Half of them don't even want to fucking be
Brianna
there.
Adams, Clay Adams, Dexter Adams.
So
It's
okay,
like,
so
all
that's a
right.
good pick.
Yeah, all
What
right.
do you think of that? Do you think that was a good question?
I thought that was a really good question.
Good.
It's a thinker.
It's a thinker.
Yeah.
What you got? What
all
you
right.
got?
So mine is not a thinker. Mine's a little dirty.
Oh,
Mine's a little dirty.
we can get a little dirty, not too dirty, but a little dirty.
So for 1 million USD, 1 million United States dollars.
That's a lot of cash.
A lot of cash. Would you never again in your life receive
Phallic?
kisses below the waist?
Oh.
Would you never again receive a little mwah below the waistline?
Chef's keys.
If how you say, would you never for $1 million? Would you never receive that type of love and support again in your life? $1 million.
That's a lot of cash.
It's a lot of money, but think about it. Anytime,
Yeah.
like all the random times you get kisses, or you're it's not you're on
I
vacation.
don't know what world you're living in, pal.
All these random kisses. I ain't been kissing a freaking minute. All right, so all right. Well, if
Okay,
that-
let's see.
I think I know where your answer's going. Then, if that's
As great as that is,
yeah,
it's $1 million fucking dollars.
yeah, that's yeah.
And my thought is, rent the yacht.
okay.
We don't need to step at third base. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
you know what
Little
I'm saying?
Albert Pujols section.
Hey, he missed the bag. He missed the bag rounding home.
Better not challenge it, umpire. All right, that's my.
All right,
that's
so
my
$1
vote.
million bucks. Yeah, that's a
$1
good. I
million.
mean that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of cash. By
I
the
thought-
way, we just started the new season of Survivor.
Yep.
Survivor, like the biggest show. It's like 30 something seasons
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever. The title is only for $1 million. Wouldn't you expect it
I
to
thought
be
it's
more?
always been $1 million.
But wouldn't it go up?
Nah,
Inflation.
but $1 million fucking dollars. That's a lot of money.
I know it's a lot, but still, I feel like it's Survivor. It's also the 30 whatever seasons. It's been $1 million for however long. I was surprised to hear that. I just thought it would be more. I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't
I'm
know.
crazy.
I don't know of a show that gives away. I think $1 million for whatever reason is sort of like you look at like
Yeah.
Jeopardy. I think the top prize is $1 million. Dealer or the Deal or No Deal. I think top prize was $1 million. I don't know. Maybe there's
Howie
there's
Mandel.
a secret Hollywood thing going on.
There might be.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So that was your
That was
okay.
yours.
That was your answer. Gotcha. Go ahead.
Okay. Geez, where am I going here? Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Would you rather
Ooh.
be punched in the stomach
Ugh. No.
in the primes
Who's? Oh, okay.
by
Oh, they're coming.
they're coming in hot by
Punch in the stomach. You said by this person.
punched in the stomach
Ugh.
by John Jones, or 3-punch comboed by Manny Pacquiao. And the punch combo doesn't need to be all like headshot blows. It could be like
Head body.
head body. Maggie Wahlberg. I love Maggie Mike.
So you okay? So would I rather either be punched in the stomach in their prime by John Jones or 3-piece combo by Manny Pacquiao?
Manuel.
Damn, that's
Another
tough.
thinker for you.
I know that's tough. I mean, sad that he's been through so many different like escándalos.
Yeah.
But John Jones, I love John Jones.
He was so much fun to watch.
Oh my
But he
God.
did a little too many steroids.
No, well, there was
And
more than
coke,
just that.
right?
Getting like DUIs
Oh,
and like
Jesus.
domestic violence stuff. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to fact check that.
Anyway. Anywho, he also was a absolutely filthy fighter.
Oh,
So
God, yeah.
and like not a flyweight. That's a big boy.
Yeah.
Do you know his brothers?
That's light heavyweight, isn't it? Or middleweight?
No, he's light heavy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. And he's talking about coming back to fight heavyweight.
No shit.
Yeah.
That'd be
Against
sick.
Nagano.
I feel like he'd get got.
Dude,
He hasn't fought in
Nagano's
how many years?
Nagano's never ever fought someone like John Jones ever.
True.
Ever.
That's true.
He's never fought a better he's never fought a better fighter.
And
ever.
Ngannou was on the most recent Jackass movie, which I was able to watch.
Yeah.
And he did it was a cup check like they did in the old Jackass ones with Aaron McGeehee,
Ugh.
the dude who got the fucking tooth pull
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
old
yeah.
movie with the Ferrari.
Yeah.
And he did a full, as hard as he could, punch
Ugh.
right in his cup.
Ugh.
Apparently they said it's with the force that like a car hitting you. That's how much force it was, and
I believe it.
He went down like a light. So,
Yeah.
Anyways,
So
what
okay.
do you
So
think?
so I think Okay, so question.
Okay.
Are they in their standard gloves? Does John Jones have
That's a good
UFC gloves
question.
and Manny Pacquiao has boxing gloves? Because if so, I'm taking
Yeah.
Pacquiao all day. If they're both barehanded, then I'll take John Jones.
They're both not barehanded. They have like the wraps on their hand, so they don't hurt their wrists. But it's not the gloves. Neither of them have gloves on.
Then I'll take John Jones.
Wow.
Yeah, because Manny Pacquiao, I was initially gonna say, oh well, I'll choose Manny Pacquiao because John Jones could like demolish my. Manny Pacquiao, like from what I understand, hits pretty hard for his weight class.
He does, yeah.
So had to give him 2 shots on my body and 1 on the face with no gloves on. Yeah, I'd rather just take a body shot.
John Jones could fuck your.
I know, but so can Pacquiao.
Yeah.
You give him 2 chances. Yeah, but you give him 2 chances to fuck your stomach up, and then he gets to fuck your face up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have said 2-punch combo.
Yeah, yeah.
Would that have made it closer?
It would have made it closer.
Yeah.
But that as it presently stands,
okay.
I would choose Pacquiao, or I would choose John Jones single body shot, as much as it would suck.
Yeah, they'd both be awful.
Brutal. Yeah, right. Like the other one's not bad.
All right.
All right. So my last one is sort of similar vein. It's well, as of late, recent news. Will Smith smacked the motherfucker.
Smack the shit out that man.
Smack the shit.
He walked up like he was just gonna like give him a high five, and Chris Rock was laughing. He just goes like he extended so far, both his arms were extended fully at one point, so he can get enough leverage to smack.
Which
the shit out of
like
him.
in a pause frame, it looked like a really girly approach because he's like getting ready to slap him. But yeah, no, it was
crazy.
It was crazy. So anyway, with all this going on, which celebrity or famous person or famous personality would you most like to do the same slap on? So they can't defend it.
Okay.
So
can't
you
fight back.
No, they can't fight. It's the same situation.
Okay.
Someone's up on a stage, you get to walk up and. Or no, he did open. He did he did forehand. Come up and boom.
He did a big old
smack
bitch
him in the
slap.
face. You turn around and walk off. That's it. Nothing's gonna happen back.
Never
to you.
sees me again.
And then you win an Oscar.
Yeah, right. It's crazy they let him speak.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, I don't really have any like celebrity or like whatever famous person that I really dislike.
None.
But I recently kind of got one.
Okay.
With you know, the big TikTok guy Bryce Hall, I think his name is.
Can't say that I'm familiar.
He used to be with Addison Rae.
Okay.
It's like I know all this shit.
I don't know.
Well, anyways, he's this little guy. He's this like, I don't know. He's a little fucking whatever.
Okay.
I don't like him.
Okay.
Probably him.
Okay.
He competed in, or he was supposed to do one of those like celebrity boxing things.
Yeah.
I don't know if he ever did or whatever, but he's just a big old douche. But he loves to fight, and there's a bunch of videos of him like fucking with people. Like some guy asked for his autograph or whatever, and he's like, "Step over this line! I fucking dare you to step over this line!" Like he's just a punk.
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So probably him.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
That's a good. I mean, I don't know him, but just based on that,
Yeah.
I would have to agree.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's no one like, it's not like I don't know. Do you have anyone that you like despise celebrity wise or anything like that?
I don't know about despise, but that's why I worded it the way I did with not just celebrity, but
Yeah.
like people, because if I was going to smack one person, I would choose fucking Mark Zuckerberg.
the fucking innocent looking
Dude.
looking dude.
Yeah, looking. That guy is the ultimate little rat, little pervy. He reminds me
really
like he seems like the kind of guy that would be doing like that a lot. You know what I mean?
Like if he made a noise that was too loud.
Yeah, like he seems like the kind of person where like,
passive
or like if
aggressive.
someone says something behind him that he doesn't like, rather than just like continuing what he was doing and internalizing it, he seemed like he would like in the moment be like with that sort of, you know what I mean?
He just carries a mirror. He just like looks
Yeah,
up at them from
yeah.
behind.
He seems like he's. I don't know. He seems like he does a lot of like cup on the bathroom door kind of shit. Like
He
he's
does seem
outside
like a
the
little weasel.
right? Like he's outside of the ladies' bathroom at Facebook or Meta headquarters doing one of these to the
Yeah.
door.
Are they talking about me?
Yeah, right.
Have you seen the Social Network movie?
Oh
really
yeah,
good.
love that movie.
Yeah, it's great.
Great movie.
But he's also a weasel in that.
He's I mean, because it was a portrayal of him. He is a weasel.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I'd smack
okay.
him. I'd
Would
smack
you?
him for you?
No.
No, you want it?
I want it.
Speaking of
want it.
smacks, have you seen the fucking competition with the legit like
Yeah.
face smack
Yeah.
people? Insane.
Dude, not
They got
interested.
chalk on their hands and everything.
Yep.
Every single video I see, no matter who goes first, the other person gets knocked out. Every single time I watch
Really?
one of those videos.
I've seen a
Yes.
couple of them where they go back and forth
Really?
like, yeah, like for a while. And I
wanna
just
see
don't
one of
understand.
those.
Yeah, but I don't understand I don't understand, like,
Why?
yeah, what is the, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could make that argument for, well, no, because I feel like, I don't know, I'm probably talking my way in circles, but I was going to say I feel like boxing is like more technique, but
Yeah.
I'm sure that their argument would be, well, there's technique involved here too.
Yeah.
Whatever.
My
I mean,
uncle-
it is funny to watch, so.
My Uncle Rob loves to send like these like stupid like sports things, and that's one of them. But there's another one where it's like, I think it's shin kicking.
Yes, dude,
Where you hold each other's
hilarious.
shoulders and just kick their shins. It's like, how do
Oh,
you even
dude.
like how do you sign up for that?
I feel like I would rather get slapped in the face than kicked in the shin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%. If they had shoes on, 100%.
Yeah.
Any form of shoe that would hurt like fucking
Yeah,
hell.
that would fucking
Yeah.
suck.
All right. So, okay, that was my last one. You have one more, you said?
I have one, but I don't know. I don't
Skip
know.
it?
We'll
No,
skip
come
it.
on. Let
You
me at
want
least
it?
hear what it is.
It's stupid.
What is it?
All right, so set the scene here.
Okay.
You wake up on a Saturday morning.
Okay.
You feel refreshed. You're
What's
not,
the weather like?
It's kind of crappy out.
A little balmy?
A little balmy, yeah, a little sap in the trees. So you wake up, you go to the bathroom and take a dump.
Yeah.
You get out of the bathroom, you're the only one home. Your dogs are not there, no one's there.
Mm-hmm.
You open your door for the bathroom. On your living room couch
Okay.
is the ghost of Michael Jackson. You can't hurt him. You can't do anything physical to him if you chose to do so. Because I know some people really hate him. I don't know what your opinions are on him. But you have 1 minute to say anything that you want to him. And he has to answer 100% honestly. And then after the minute's gone, he's gone. You never see him again. And no one will ever believe the story that you had to tell.
I would
You
just-
saw the ghost of Michael Jackson.
If when I opened the bathroom door and walked down the living room, I would look at him and I'd go, ugh. And
Not
I'd-
even talk to him?
No. And I'd just walk off. Dude, I hate Michael Jackson. So there's a couple songs of his that I like. There's a couple songs of his. I probably would legitimately, I'd just be, ugh. Or maybe I'd say like gross. Dude, when I was a little kid, I remember. So my mom used to get the subscription to that People magazine.
The People magazine.
Yeah, she would keep them in the bathroom, and when they were away, I would use their bathroom because it was really nice. And I went in there and I picked up this magazine. I opened it to the middle, and it's just a full page picture
full spread.
of his up close face, like it's just this in the picture, and the whole purpose of it was to be like, look how fucked up this is.
Yeah.
Like his face was that bad at the time.
Yeah,
It was like
yeah.
at its worst.
Oh, no.
And I remember just opening it up to that and
It's-
was like, oh my god.
It's truly like scary.
There
looking.
was, as a little kid too, and then seeing the videos of him like dangling his baby off the thing, like,
whoopsie.
yeah, dude, no way. I would have no
So
interest.
you just wouldn't even speak to him.
Yeah,
You just,
yeah.
let him sit there for the minute.
Yeah, or like, just look at him and
hilarious.
just be like, good, and walk, and just turn around and walk away.
So you
Yeah.
know what? You got to stay in the basement for the remaining
Yeah.
54 seconds.
Or I just go up and fucking put my hand through him, like, yeah.
I'm bad. I'm bad. All right.
All right.
So that's the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, that was just a stupid one I thought of the other day. And
Yeah, that is. I mean, it is. It
Take.
is a I like the random one, so that was a good one. Yeah.
Shit.
Okay.
All right, that was Ask a Friend.
Yep. So Ask a Friend wrapped up. We are jumping into our modified segment.
Ooh.
If you're a fan of small raceways, the modified segment.
I don't get it at all.
They're modifieds. All right. That's
Okay.
there's like one person that would be like, oh, yeah.
Like, hell yeah, brother. NASCAR.
So anyway, modified segment from six pack to Final Four. Still draft style. Well, this one not draft style. You'll see why in a sec. But still typically draft style.
Right.
4 choices rather than 6. Hold on, let me check my calculator.
6-pack to Final Four. We got some feedback from some people saying the 6-packs were great, but a little long,
Which means
which means they probably could
they need some work.
maybe make them 2. No, but
So anyway,
But yes.
we're going with 4 picks.
Yeah.
The reason why this one in particular is not a draft style is because it is more
different.
personal to us.
yeah.
The topic this week is most embarrassing moments.
This is going to be tough to talk about. I'm nervous about this.
I'm excited. I think it's going to be funny. I have some ones on here that you may have heard of, that you may not have heard of.
I think I have maybe 2 you've heard of.
So
Wait, who goes first? We'll do Hey Siri again?
yeah, we'll flip
You're
a coin.
2
I'm
for
2
2.
for 2. See if I can keep the streak rolling.
You feeling lucky, punk?
I am.
What do you got?
Tails. Never fails.
Hey Siri, flip a coin. What would you have picked?
Tails. What'd you say? I'm not interested?
Hey Siri, flip a coin. It's heads.
Oh, my God.
She didn't talk, it's heads.
But then for this one, we don't need the coin toss.
yeah, this is actually
Yeah,
true.
so-
You can't steal each other's jokes of this.
So I'm still 2 for
I
2.
just have to embarrass myself first.
2 for 2.
Where to
Undefeated.
start? All right, we'll start with this one.
Okay.
So this was back in...
Do I know this one?
I don't know.
Okay.
I hope not.
Okay.
But now you will, and so will everybody. Okay, so back in 4th grade, I had a big crush.
Big head.
Big head. Still do. The Olette head, baby. Shout out the Olettes out there. Big old head. But no, I had a big crush on someone in 4th grade. You
Yep.
probably know who it is
I think I do.
since we go way back. But anyways, this was also at the time when AIM was right out there. So
Instant chat messenger.
yeah, for you youngins, AIM was like our first glimpse at having our own kind of private cell phone,
Yeah.
sort of like our own way to message
It
people
was
outside of school.
texting before texting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very fun, but also that was at a time where we only had like one computer in the house,
Yeah.
so everyone used the same computer.
But you know what was different about AIM over text is that would be like a thing you did for a period of time. Like
True.
texting is just you do it throughout your day.
That's true.
AIM, you were sat at the computer like for this hour and a half
Yeah.
window. I'm messaging.
Mom,
all
I'm on
my-
the computer from 3 to 4.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
bother me.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah.
So so this was when I was AIMing my crush, and she actually was like kind of talking to one of my kind of friends at the time.
Okay.
was- he
Talking
was a
like
friend.
talking.
Yeah, like at that point, probably just like holding hands and whatever.
Right.
So I fibbed, and I said to him that she told me that she doesn't like him anymore. Just try to create some tension
Right,
there,
as one
so that way I
does.
could slide in there,
Right.
like a little skeevy
Little
like,
dude, you're
rat.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah,
You're Zuckerberg.
So I did the Zuckerberg attempt, and so flash forward to like a couple days later, probably.
Yep.
My stepdad was on the computer. Shout out Steve, and I'm in the living room or kitchen with my mom, and we're just hanging out there. And all of a sudden, I hear him stomping up the stairs, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" He goes, "Who is whatever her username was? I don't remember what it was.
Yep.
Who is this person?"
Yeah.
And in my heart, I was like, she likes me. Like she probably like said something like, "Oh, like whatever," like
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that. I got all excited.
You're
about
the
it.
romantic in you.
Yeah, I got all excited.
Yeah.
And then he had a fucking piece of paper in his hand, and I said, "This guy fucking what the fuck
He
is going
printed
on?"
out?
He printed it out,
Oh,
and he
no.
goes, "Look at this," and he showed it to me and my mom, and all it was from like fucking like 4:30 p.m. to like 4:50 p.m. I hate you. I hate you. I
Oh,
hate you. I
no.
hate you. And he goes, "What the fuck is going on?
Oh,
Like, what
no.
happened?" Not knowing, it just said the username, generic username. I'd be like, I literally wanted to crawl in a hole and die.
She spent 20 minutes of her day.
Yeah.
I hate you. I hate
Meanwhile,
you.
like
I hate you.
2 seconds before that, I was like, "This is her like confessing her love for me
Yeah.
and all this shit." So that happened, and
Oh,
long story
God.
short, my mom hounded me for an answer.
Yeah.
So
Of
I finally
what?
of who
Who
it was,
yeah.
who sent the message. So fucking, it gets even worse. So she said that she ended up finding through the book at the schools. They had the books of everybody's
Oh,
addresses
yeah.
and their phones. Remember those?
They used to give it out to us.
Yeah.
What a weird thing, by the way. Hey,
Yeah, they
here's
used to- every student, they had their address and phone number.
here's where everyone lives and how to get a hold
yeah.
of them.
So she found her
God.
family.
I wonder if they still do that.
I doubt it.
Okay, continue.
That seems like it shouldn't have ever been a
Yeah,
thing.
agreed.
So the next, I think it was like the next day at school, apparently my mom had called her mom
Oh,
or
God.
parents. Yeah, so they talked about it. And meanwhile, they're asking me why she said it, and I don't want to say that I lied
Did
and all
you
this shit.
you didn't tell her?
No, I didn't say anything. I was like, I literally have no idea. I just
Oh, no.
I completely lied. I threw her under the bus.
That's way
I threw her
worse.
under the bus. And so the next day, what makes it even worse is there was a third party, a fucking fifth party of the story involved.
Do you think your mom knew, by the way, that by her doing that was making it like so much worse.
I think that she didn't even she didn't really
She
care
probably was
about the
more like-
repercussions for other people.
Yeah.
And it would get her
Yeah.
in trouble. She just wanted to make sure that I was okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all
She
she
went
cares
into
about.
protective mode. Yeah, all right, I got you.
100%.
I
That's
got
her way to do it.
All right.
So the next day, some other person goes, "Hey, she gave me this note to
This
give
is
to you."
a third party.
Yeah, well, at this point, a fifth party. Like I said, there's the parents, the two sets of parents, us two, and then now another person hands me a letter, and my stupid brain goes, "Oh, maybe it's like a love letter, like I like you." Stupid. Hands it to me, and I open it up, and it's just like this generic. It was nice, but it was like a generic "I'm sorry"
Yeah,
letter that her
yeah.
parents 100% forced her to make, and probably told her what to write down. And the worst part is like the other guy who handed it to me, he's like, "Ooh, like maybe like what's
Oh,
going
no.
on?" Like
Dude,
it started a whole thing.
reignite that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It started a whole big thing. So that was awful, horrible. But the good news is it kind of comes full circle because it was like high school. She had gotten on the bus to someone on my bus, and she actually brought it up.
Yeah.
And she was like kind of making light of it and like kind of making a joke about it. And I like apologized and I was like, that was fucking ridiculous. So we made up after it. But in the moment, that was hands down one of the most embarrassing moments of my entire life.
Principal comes on the intercom. He's like, "Well, Andrew and such come to the office. Both of your parents are here to speak with you."
That would have been probably better.
That's that's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was bad. So
Yeah.
now that I've embarrassed myself, I think it's your turn.
Brutal. All right, I'll go. My first most embarrassing. I'm gonna tell you one that I already sort of hinted at.
Okay.
So this is a moment I was in 8th grade. It would have been, and I was a little bit of a I was mixing it up with the ladies in 8th grade.
You had some.
That might have been my
Your peak?
my like peak in terms of like being on the hunt.
Oh.
I sort of
You're getting after
I
it.
sort of tamed myself a little bit after that. Like there was for instance, there was a moment where I was like trying to prove to someone that like I'm talking to all these girls at one time. I
Mr. Cool.
texted them all. Yep. Texted them all at once. The same message. Hey, what's up?
No, you did not.
Yeah, all at the same time. Two of them that were friends were hanging out at the time. So one of them took the other one's phone, responded, and said, "Hey, it's such and such. Why did you text us both the same thing at the same time?"
God.
And at first I was like, "Oh fuck," but then immediately I was like, "All right." I responded back. I slid out of it real smooth. I responded back and I said, "Oh no, I was just texting a bunch of people because I'm gonna have people over to my house."
Did you?
Yeah. No. I didn't have anyone over. No, I was not doing that.
You
but
snuck out of it.
yeah,
you
I snuck. I
motherfucker.
thought that was pretty good.
That's quick thinking.
Like, and it was like in the moment because I was like, I can't not like.
how
whatever.
fast was your heart racing?
It was bad for a
Yeah.
little while because I thought I didn't know, like, I didn't have a response right away.
Yeah.
So for the first like 5 minutes, I was like, how in the fuck am I gonna get out of this? And I snuck
you
my
got
way
out.
So anyway, in the 8th grade, there was one of these particular girls I was particularly interested in.
Okay, I think I know who you're talking about.
So I was pursuing this girl for a while. Nothing had come of it yet. We were at the local carnival, which they have every 4th of July, and we were
Unionville
down there.
Carnival?
The Unionville Carnival.
yeah.
Yep. It was the it place to be if you were 12 to 14.
It was. I never went.
Yeah.
That shows just how in I was in 8th grade with all the ladies. But
Yeah.
anyways, continue.
Yeah. Well, I had my hands full. It was me.
You could have shared the freaking
It was
bread
me.
over there.
It was me
Got some
and
butter.
hey, a man for himself. You gotta go and get yours. So it was me and 3 girls that had left the carnival at this point. We were up the road getting ready to watch the fireworks. So I'm thinking this is going well. Like, we're all having a good time. We're getting to spend some good time together. I'm making progress.
Yeah.
Making waves here.
moves.
Yeah. And so we go, fireworks start going off. I go to lay down on the pavement on my stomach like this, looking up
the
at the
pavement?
fireworks. Yeah. Yeah, on the pavement.
sound
I was right in the middle of the street.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think that was just another like rebellious, like, hey, we're in the middle of the street.
I'm gonna get dirty over
Yeah,
here.
fucking. So I'm laying in the middle of the street on my stomach, and I'm looking up at the fireworks. Like in my head, I'm in like a fairy tale movie. Like, look at fireworks going off. I
Like
got
the Sandlot scene where they're
yeah,
hitting home runs.
yeah, where
and
they're
in
just
slow
looking at it,
motion.
it's like fireworks everywhere. Yeah.
Spreading sky.
Yeah, yeah. So I lay down on my stomach. As I lay down on my stomach, she goes this is my crush. She goes to plop down on top of me to sit on my back and watch the fireworks. And in my mind, like, that's not,
That's nice.
That to me, I was like, oh, okay, first contact of the night. She goes,
This concrete's
and
gonna start to hurt in a
as
second.
she, like, simultaneously, as she sits down on my back, the second she sits down on my back, I I farted, like,
You ripped one?
instantly too. Like the second it was like, imagine she like goes to sit down and it's like sits, and it was like a quick like
Go whoopee cushion ass.
it was, and it was terribly embarrassing. All the girls, she immediately jumped up off.
Oh, they all heard it?
They all, dude, like it was.
The talk of the
You'd
town.
think fireworks going off. It was dead silent in that moment.
Right in the middle of the explosion,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah, and they all started laughing and ha ha ha.
That would have killed me,
Oh
dude.
God, brutal. That was terrible.
That sounds
Like,
awful.
you get older and it's like, yeah, it's not that big a deal, but in that moment,
Oh, no, yeah.
yeah,
no.
it was ruined. No touching going on that
Yeah,
night.
no, not
Safe to
happening.
say, yeah. All right, so that was my first one.
Shit. All right. That was funny. All right. So I have another one. I'll preface this by saying that every time that I would start gym class, I would say to myself, you don't need to win. You don't need to go as hard as you possibly can.
I thought that was going a different direction.
Just don't absolutely like leave the gym class drenched in sweat.
yeah.
Every single time.
Also,
I would.
what a fucked up concept. Make kids get like super
So
sweaty and then
fucked
just
up.
send them into a classroom.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Especially on this day.
Yep.
So I don't remember what the hell we were playing, but I think this was like 7th or 8th grade. And I get out of gym class. I'm dripping in sweat. It was great, by the way. I feel like I probably carried the squad. It's probably
Meanwhile, you guys were probably throwing like those foam handball balls like 11 miles an hour.
not. Yeah.
And they had some fucking kid that plays tuba in the goaltender. So you were just getting like
looking
9
at the other
balls.
side of the
Yeah, he's
wall.
just not even paying attention.
I get
So
back
anyway,
to class. I sit down. One of my buddies is next to me, and behind me is like one of the girls in our grade who was like the talk of the town.
She
Like,
was cream of the crop.
creme of the creme.
She was, yeah,
She was great looking.
prize meat.
Yeah, you want to impress this girl. Prize meat. Ew. So I'm talking to.
Oh no!
I said
he
the name.
did,
I'll
like-
bleep it out. I'll
Yeah,
bleep it out.
no,
I'm talking,
you're talking to a friend of yours.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And
So where you're in the classroom?
I'm in the classroom. I'm sitting down here.
Yeah.
My friend's here, and the girl's right behind me in the seat behind me.
So you're sandwiched.
Sandwich.
Okay.
I'm looking at a friend. Looking at my friend. And he like is looking at me, but then he breaks eye contact and he looks to her. And I quickly like turn
While
around.
you're talking?
While I'm talking.
Already like
I'm like,
disrespectful.
what's
and like a
happening?
little like
Yeah.
you get that self-conscious like, what are they?
Yeah,
looking
like,
at?
are they talking about me?
Yeah.
And they were. I turn around and she's, all I see is her going like this. She goes,
Oh
like that.
no!
She's literally like stink, like she
Oh,
was like
God.
repulsed and pointing right at me.
That's
and
like
then I
out
looked
of
and she
a-
went like this.
That-
And I said, I saw what you were doing.
You did?
No, in my head I did.
Oh.
Like I played this out a million times in my head and I was like, I saw what you did.
Stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
There's nothing. That's like a scene out of a
it's so
movie.
bad.
Like probably like one of the hottest girls
Yeah.
at the time that you knew.
Yeah.
And you turn around and she's pointing at you, going,
Disgusted by me.
"Oh
Yeah.
God."
So
Yeah, that's brutal.
So honestly, after that, like if I like, I will tell you this: I never forgot deodorant.
Yeah,
Again, at
yeah,
home, like I,
I
did that
believe
day.
it.
I had
Bring
that on.
about
I brought
17.
two.
Bring about 17 undershirts.
Got a fucking Axe body spray on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my number
Yeah,
two.
that's pretty bad.
Oh, pretty
Um,
horrible.
All right, so I'm gonna go.
You know what's actually another thing?
What?
What's crazy about that is I'm sure that she probably zero recollection of that day,
Yeah.
but like how much it impacts you in certain situations is like crazy. Like she probably doesn't remember that at all.
No.
Right? Isn't
I
that
would-
crazy to think about?
Yeah. Well, that's because I think that embarrassment is one of those feelings that is like it's so strong in the
Yeah.
moment that it's funny too because I feel like it's easier to remember the bad.
Oh,
Like
yeah, 100%.
anything bad, whether it's embarrassing or like terrifying or whatever.
Because it literally like scars you.
Yeah, yeah. That is crazy. I bet you no other party involved remembers
Yep.
that.
And
It's
stuck
just
with
you
me
that's
since
been bothering you for
20, no, not 20, but 15 years
15
later.
years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, what do you got?
Okay, so my next one, I'm debating on which one to do. I am okay. So we've talked about, even in this episode, about me. You say my little high pitched, soft singing is, which to me is hilarious because it basically just means I'm like whispering. So I took choir in 5th grade. We had music options, 3 music options. It was choir, band, or general music, I believe. Choir, from what I understood, was where all the girls went. Band was kind of like dorky, whatever. And then general music was for the misfits, where you were freaking picking your ear. We were doing we did. I ended up in general music. We did posters of our favorite artists. Yeah, I just did a random rap group that I liked at the time. The teacher called home about it. Like I was some delinquent. It seems like there's a little borderline
race. Times have changed.
Little racism going on.
Definitely.
Literally, I'm just like, I liked a rap group, and she was like, I think you should know what your son brought to class.
That's fine.
Yeah, D4L. Shout out D4L. Say I love it, happy.
Ooh,
happy. Yeah. So D4. I mean, to this day, D4L. A couple of them D4L songs they slap.
So you're in chorus.
So I'm in chorus. Is it choir or chorus? Chorus.
Chorus.
Do they call it choir? It is a choir,
plural?
but they call it chorus. It's
chorus.
chorus
Is the class. The choir is the group of folks singing.
Yeah, it is a choir, but the class is chorus.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm in chorus, and I'm doing like that was my out to not have to actually sing. I would just let everyone else sing. I'd start like a half a second after everyone, and I would just be like,
just move your mouth way too much.
Yeah, I was just like very light, like I'm not even here. I was already kind of embarrassed about like singing in general in front of people. I've never thought I had a good like singing voice.
Singing in general, like I feel like one of the most like genuine things and like embarrassing things almost is truly trying to sing well in front of people, like
unless you're a really good singer.
Unless you're really good, but even so, like that, like I feel like that's such like a vulnerable thing.
Yeah, it is. Well, because you're like belting out and doing this big right. So and you can just like see in someone's face if it's going well.
Right.
So anyway, I'm doing my little whisper singing.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm looking the entire time I'm doing this. I'm not paying attention to the song that we're singing or the lyrics. I'm looking over to this other girl at the time that I had a crush on, and just to see if like she's doing the same little glance back, because we had some correspondence, as previously mentioned.
Yeah.
So we're kind of like, or not, we are. This isn't all in my head. I'm looking over like, is she looking? Is she looking? Is she looking?
Was she?
She wasn't. She wasn't. I was looking plenty.
Yeah.
So I'm looking over, not paying attention. All of a sudden, I think we're on this one part that we are not on. Whole room goes silent, and it's just me going a high note, like a high note. It was like dead silence, and I'm like, oh, like I just started to go into like the next thing, and everyone, like I held it. It took me so long to realize what was going on. I held it for so long that people had enough time to turn and look at me while I was still like, oh.
You were just in the zone.
Yeah, and we had to restart the song because everyone started laughing. It was like brutal. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing that I caused, and it was very embarrassing. All eyes on me kind of moment.
Not in a good way.
Not in a good way. Yeah, that was brutal.
Jesus, that's tough.
Yeah. All right. What else you got? You got something good for me?
Yeah. I want to do one that I don't think you know.
Okay.
So I have one where it was a sports related one.
Okay.
So I was a decent pitcher back in the day, and this was probably like 7th or 8th grade. I was decent at pitching, not a good hitter. And then I slowly got worse at both and just stopped. But I was on one team where I think it might have been a playoff game. But
I love that like MLB players like go over their prime and by like 40 dwindle out. By like 11 or 12, you were past your prime. And
by my growth spurt, I'm
getting
done.
worse.
Yeah.
All right, continue. Sorry.
My prepubescent stage was good. After that, I went downhill.
Yeah.
I was pitching and I was trying to do this like really cheeky play on the mound where this runner on third was fucking like being a little like, you know how you can fuck with the pitcher sometimes and take a bigger lead or whatever.
Yep.
This runner on third kept doing that. And after I pitched one, I'm like, I'm going to fucking get this guy. So I go on the mound and I step back because you can't be on the rubber, obviously, for a pickoff. And I'm looking at the catcher, and the kid's, I can see him through my peripherals. He's still leading off third. And I just go, and I don't look. It goes way over the third baseman's head. The guy scores. Every person in the crowd went, what the hell just happened? My coach
trying to be sneaky.
I was trying
to
like,
throw the no look.
like, I'm going to show this guy. And I throw it way over. I think there was a runner on first, too. He got to second. The guy scored. And my coach, like, just the disappointment in his eyes. I was just like, I just wanted to go home at that point.
Oh,
so
shit, that's
that
funny.
was really bad.
Yeah, that is really embarrassing. It's funny, actually. Are you done with that one? Mm-hmm. I have a baseball moment, too, which I think is funny. That like we both just thought of like baseball is really embarrassing, but mine is like your typical, like when you're a kid, you're in the backyard, you put yourself in this scenario, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs.
Oh yeah.
Full count, bases loaded. I was in this scenario exactly. Bottom of the last inning, 2 outs. We were down by 1. The bases were loaded. It was a full count. I was up, and they replaced the pitcher for the last pitch. A little mind game.
Tried to trick you, yeah.
Yeah. Imagine. That's that's a wild tactic. Yeah. Little kids, they're like, hey, switch in the last pitch. Just fuck with this kid's head.
Bring in the lefty.
So they brought, and it was honestly planned like so well because they did this whole build up. I'm getting like kind of anxious while I'm waiting for them to do that.
All right, you got this.
Right. So I'm getting like anxious. I'm like, all right, I got to hit this thing. Big moment, whatever. This kid comes out, and it's the younger brother of the kid who was out previously. So I'm just getting tag teamed by this.
I know who you're talking
about.
I'm
just getting tag teamed by these fucking Spanish brothers. Now you definitely know who I'm talking about.
That's what I thought.
So they bring out the younger of the two, which is worse. Who's our age, comes out, and he throws the juiciest meatball you can get your hands on.
Melted provolone.
It was about like, it couldn't have been faster than, no joke, like 23 miles an hour. Like the slowest ball in the world. And I was about a year ahead of it, completely whiffed. That was exactly as they planned it. He was like ahead of time. He was like, hey, throw the slowest pitch you can. Yeah. So he goes out there, worked flawlessly because I swung so far ahead of this ball. And then not only did we lose the game, I'm very clearly like upset. Yeah. Clearly. Yeah. I think it was 9 at this time, which is not a
shedding tears, I'm sure.
Yeah. Not full shedding tears, but like I was visibly upset in my face.
Trying not to blink so you didn't push it out.
I was like, fucking nothing's wrong. And and I'm walking by, not the kid, not either one of the pitchers, but another friend of ours on the team who was on their team, and he walks by and like genuinely too, which was so much more annoying, was like, hey, you all right? And I'm like, fuck, hey, other 9-year-old. Yeah, I'm fine, all right?
I don't need your support right now.
Yeah, I was that made me so much more mad. I was already embarrassed, then I was mad, and then I just had to leave and we lost. That was tough. That was terrible. I mean, think about it. Like all the parents are like on our side are like, all right, here we go. And I was a decent hitter too. Yeah. So there was expectations like, this guy probably will get us on base.
Right. You just need to hit the ball a little bit and he'll probably score.
Oh my God. Terrible.
Is that your pick?
That is my that's my pick.
So that's your third?
That's my third.
Right?
Yep. Sure is.
Okay, so we're on the fourth one now. All right, so this one I think you know about. Okay. This was high school. My mom would always, I love my mom so much.
my mama
is Italian. She would always find great deals on clothing.
Oh, no.
/ anything. I think you know where this is going.
Yep.
And she found this pair of jorts.
Oh, no. They were not jorts. They were
shorts.
Some sort of like Janko Capri cargo jort.
They looked like the jorts that P. Diddy would wear, like in the 90s.
They look like
with cargo pants.
They look like the shorts that like some guy that says he's cousins with P. Diddy would wear. They do not look like The ones P. Diddy would wear.
They were horrible looking shorts. My
The
mom said, I
worst.
just got these for you. Bring them to school.
The
Your friends,
worst.
she literally, I think, said, your friends will like them.
The worst.
She thought I was about to start a trend.
The worst. They had like it was probably like no joke, like 9 pockets.
Literally probably 9.
9 pockets on these things.
On each side, I think they had 3 pockets going down. So
they were
each
down.
side had 3.
They were down to his shins, which made it that much worse because there was so much more material to look at.
And I think this was probably freshman year, which
Yeah.
is just way worse. So
Yeah,
you're just-
yeah,
you're
right.
just
You have
already
all
like
3 classes above
Yeah.
you. Like, what the?
you already just don't want to be seen by anybody.
Yeah,
and
you look
every-
like you're like in the insane clown posse. You got the long shorts.
So
Yeah.
I walk into school, and literally my first friend I see, they don't even look at me. They just look at my shorts and they go, "What is that? What are you doing?" So that pretty much happened the entire day.
Yeah.
You know it very well because you were one of the top persons
was
shitting on me.
main culprit.
Yeah, you really were. But that's what good friends are for, I guess. Because I would have done the same thing.
I couldn't let you. You can't have your fucking closest friend walking around looking like that.
making you look
It
bad.
makes me right. I'm with you, and I'm like standing on the other side of the hallway. I'm like, bro, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Yeah, no, they were. I mean, I'm not joking when I say like, to my knowledge, I can't think of I don't know that I've ever seen a worse pair of shorts.
They were really, really bad.
were so bad.
The whole day was absolute misery. I get home and we had a fireplace, and literally the fire was on, and I just
lit 'em
chucked
on
them
fire.
in the fire. Yeah, I burned them. I literally burned them. And then I think my mom was like, "Oh, did you like the pants?" And I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah, they
I
were
like- I
awesome.
liked them."
Thank you so much for that.
And never saw them ever again. She never asked, so I didn't say shit.
Oh God, that was terrible, and one of my all-time favorite memories.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, so that was your last one, right?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one more. So my last one, we're not doing any drunk ones, but I was hungover at the time, very intensely hung. Well, I was 17, so I wasn't.
No.
Not legally hungover. I
no.
was just tired. I was just very
You
tired.
were super tired, didn't get a good night's rest.
No,
Got it.
I was. I mean, on this particular day, I was exhausted.
Yeah, okay.
I was exhausted.
Had a really bad headache.
Yeah, really not good. So I worked at Dunkin' Donuts at the time. I lived like you
Stone's throw. they
radio
say.
could throw a rock to my to my work. So I was late still. Even still, I was late
I'm not
almost
surprised.
every single day. So this particular day, super tired. Super tired.
Super tired.
I was up getting tired the whole night before, late. So I wake up and it's like already 15 minutes past when I was supposed to be to work.
Isn't that the worst when you wake up and you're already like you have to like rush around right when you wake up?
Especially when you're tired.
tired
It's
is
the
the
worst. So I quickly grab a pair of jeans off the ground, throw them on, grab my work shirt, throw it on. Now, it was summertime, so it was hot, and I was in a rush. When I threw my pants on, I didn't have any underoos on. I had no.
So did you sleep butt naked?
I had. Oh yeah, I have slept butt naked every single night, probably since I was like 13.
It's freeing, I suppose.
That's actually I think the way you're supposed to sleep, because you don't have
That's
like.
what doctors say.
I legitimately think so, because if you have like
You gotta fact check this.
clothes on you that get like tight, it can cut circulation in certain spots.
Right.
Like if you roll on your t-shirt and it gets all rolled up and bunched
Yeah.
up, that can't be good for you.
You might be onto something.
Yeah. That's why I never get cold sores. So I'm sleep butt naked, wake up in the morning, first thing, throw my pants on.
Gross.
No underoos. I'm free balling on this
In
warm
jeans.
on this moist summer morning. Yeah. To be fair, I free balled in a lot of stuff. Jeans are for sure on the bottom of the
That's got to be the
pile.
worst.
The worst. So I go down to work, rush down to work, 20, 15 minutes late, whatever. The boss at the time is the one that we've spoke of in the past that's showing me videos of himself getting, kissed
Just gently.
kiss below the waist yeah.
He didn't take the $1 million.
No, no, he didn't take the $1 million at all. And he showed me every time he didn't take it. So I walk in and he's like, "Hey, Jesus, you look freaking tired." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm tired as hell." So I walk past him and I go to sign in, whatever. And I'm turning around messing with the donut wall like 15 minutes later. And he's like, "Hey, like, give me one of these. Like, there's customers all behind me and stuff." He gives me one of these. He's like, "Hey, all right." I go down and he's like, he leans in. He's like looking around. He's like, "Are you not wearing any boxers?" And I was like, it took me it was like a brief, like, how would he possibly know that? And I was like, I didn't know what else to say. Like I said, I was super tired. And when I'm tired, often, like, I don't give a fuck. So he was like, "You not wearing any boxers?" I was like, "No." Why? I was like, "Can you?"
You admit it?
Yeah. I was like, "No. Why? Can you tell?" And he was like, "Man," he goes, "You have a huge hole in the back of your pants right on
the crack?
right on my cheek."
Oh no.
So imagine you're walking into Dunkin' to get your coffee and your donut. You look up to your beautiful stock donut wall, and this freaking tired 17-year-old, probably fairly overweight teenager is just fondling all the donuts with his hairy ass cheek.
Not wearing any gloves. Just
Not
touching
no.
everything.
Not wearing any gloves. He's not wearing any underoos. This guy.
Your eyes and mouth will get impacted.
Oh my goodness. Really imagine you walk in and you see the ass of a Dunkin' Donuts employee as you're about to order food.
If I saw you, I would crack up because I know you.
Yeah.
But if I didn't know you, I would probably just leave.
Yeah, I would not order food from there. And so I
police
just
they running over
so I
here.
just finished out my shift and
You just left.
yeah, I stayed there. I finished the rest of the shift. I mean, what was it? I think actually, you know what I think I did? I think I did the apron. I did
Smart.
the apron around the back kind of
You
deal.
gotta try it.
Yeah, or maybe I borrowed someone's. That's what I did. I borrowed someone's Dunkin' sweatshirt and tied it around my waist. I don't know whose it was, but they had ass juice all over that thing. Then the following day,
You squirt a little busting cream juice out there just to cover the hole.
use it like plaster. All right. So anyway.
Final four.
That's my final four.
That's my up.
No, we
I'm
finished.
up. I went first.
We finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what order we went in.
No, we finished.
Yeah.
You said who's up next? No
Yeah.
one's up next.
No, we're done.
We
I went
fin-
first, so no,
Yeah.
so now we're done because you finished.
Yeah, we finished.
We'll get there one day, folks.
All right. So the final segment of
Wait.
today.
First, whoever you thought was more embarrassing, you could vote.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I might have won that one.
I think you
I
won
don't know
that
about the
one.
other ones,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
those were some embarrassing moments.
Yeah, they were pretty embarrassing.
And if you have any other like topics for Final Four,
Yep.
comment it down below.
We will take
and
all suggestions.
We will take all suggestions, every and all.
So, okay. So the final segment.
What do we got?
Dear John.
Dear John.
So
Got some updates, baby.
got some updates, some
yeah,
good
we're
ones.
cooking now.
So we're we're cooking. So I got so Dear John, quick recap. Andrew wants to become more friendly with gas station guy, deli guy, corner store guy.
Yep.
First name basis. Hey, how you doing? More than just a hey, what's up?
Want to get to know these guys, want to become a regular so they know my name, so they understand where I'm from, they understand my family. I want them to know more than I know about me. So Eric's been helping me because Eric's very personable and he's been giving me some tips. So far, that we call this guy Johnny, works at a gas station I've been going to. This is the third week, I think, that we're trying this. I'll stop moving that. Third week I'm trying this, and so far I didn't get his name before this week. Spoiler alert.
Oh.
But we're making progress. He's called me boss twice, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
So it was yesterday, actually, I went. Me and you had just gotten off on a phone call,
Did we get a name?
and I'm telling you that I'm going to see John.
Yeah.
And I parked my car, and then I'm like, all right, I got to go. And you said these three words. You got this. When I tell you
You see that?
that
You see
got me motivated,
Support. I'm like an Adirondack.
like a
I support your whole body weight.
overpriced. So he said that, and that honestly jazzed me up. So I go in, and the first thing I need to do is I need to go to the ATM to get some cash.
Yeah.
But I make it a
Overpriced
point.
and used by trashy white women.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. So you walking.
I walk in. I got to go
Yep.
to the ATM to get some cash. The
Did you say
ATM
what? Did you say if it was? Is there people? Did you
There's
say
no
that?
one there at this
No
point.
one's there.
So I'm like, this is where I need to strike.
This is
in a
just
good
you.
way.
It's just you and John.
Just us two.
Okay. And you walked in and did what?
I walked in. I went to the ATM.
Okay.
The ATM is like this. The door's here. The
Okay.
ATM's right here.
All right,
and
here,
it's
you
faced
want-
this way.
Want to use my hands?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So,
So the door's here.
Yeah.
The ATM's right here.
Yeah.
The cash register is facing like this. So he's behind there.
Yeah.
Right. I'm at the ATM and I'm looking over and he's not looking at me, but I look because I need to say something to him when I'm there. Give him a nod. He gives me a nod. What's up, buddy? Quick thing. I'm like, all right, we got that in there. This old guy walks in.
Old guys can fuck it up. Sometimes old guys are in there for like an hour.
I know, and I thought he was going to take forever. And he walks in, and John just goes up to him. He goes, "Oh, hey, Baba, what's up?" Baba is the nickname this guy gets. Now I want a nickname.
Well, hold on a minute.
What?
He's an old guy.
Could be a regular, long-time regular. Could be me.
Or is it...
Did I?
No.
What?
Is it like his grandfather?
No. It's different.
No?
They're
Different
It's a white guy and it's an
ethnicities?
Indian.
Okay. All right.
guy
Okay, never
working
mind.
there.
No.
No.
Because I'm like, old guy walks in, he calls him Baba. Like, that might just be his dad or something. Yeah.
No.
All right. So
They're
okay.
not
So now
related.
you want a nickname.
Now I want a nickname, and also it kind of gives me hope. Like maybe I can get a nickname one day.
This guy seems like a nickname guy.
Yeah, he might be a nickname guy.
Right.
Other than Boss, which
Unless
is also
this guy's
a great
name's
nickname.
Baba.
Maybe it is.
Did we think about that?
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
So the guy's checking out. Baba's at the lotto doing all his bets. I take a little longer. The guy finally leaves, but I'm like, I need to say something to this guy. But first, I do this move. I go to the lotto ticket and I say,
You do a little.
I try to Baba
You
it.
try to get a little Baba
yeah.
going.
But I did like scratch offs, and I got 3 different ones. And I threw this joke in there. I say, any big winners here? And he goes, he loved it though. He
I
was
mean,
like,
that's a classic old guy joke.
yeah, it's classic.
yeah.
It's classic, but it's also like getting a conversation.
Hey,
make him
big
laugh.
money here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
even a fake laugh.
Yeah.
But I got one, and he goes, "Hey, you can't win if you don't play." And I
Yeah.
said, "Nice."
Yeah. Yeah.
So I go around. Now we're at the cash register, and this is where I need to say, I need to do something here.
Yeah.
He checks me out, and I just go, "Hey, man, I'm in here all the time. My name's Andrew. What's your name?" And he goes, "Philip. Nice to meet you."
He said
And-
it was what?
Philip.
Like
I believe it's Bilip.
Now, do you think his name might be Philip, and that's just his accent?
Maybe. I have to. Should I have asked the spelling?
No, no.
Can you
What's the
spell
country of origin?
that in your middle name?
But hey, we got a
got
name.
there. Come
We
on,
got a
man.
name.
So first step complete.
Let's
It-
go.
It took 3 weeks.
Let's go.
I'm
Okay.
telling you, when I left, I was
But
cheesing.
You see,
so happy.
You see, all you got to do is ask, right?
I know, and I think I went about it the perfect way.
Yeah, I think that is a very successful. So last week, if anyone
guys.
watching remembers, it was a little more
Catastrophe.
traumatizing. But this, I'd say, all in all, that was very successful.
Yeah.
So okay,
I ran home and I told Court immediately, my wife Court, I go, John's got a name, baby.
Yeah.
And she was pumped.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good
She was so
shit.
psyched. I was so happy.
good shit. That's hilarious. All right, well, we love to see that. So okay, so where are we at with Bill Bit?
So we got the name
Billup. Oh,
We
Bill.
got the name with Billup.
I don't know where Bill Bit came from.
But now I think we need a next step. I think either it be that he recognizes my name and remembers my name, or
well, now you got to call him. Now you got to make sure that you say his name
Every
time you go in.
What if
So,
people are in there?
Doesn't matter. That even better.
But what if
'cause
he
then
doesn't
your
want
buddies.
them to know his name?
What?
Be like, what the fuck is this guy yelling my name for?
I mean, don't yell it, but like when you approach him.
When I'm walking up.
Yeah, when you approach
Okay,
him.
okay.
As long as you don't need to yell it, but unless you get to the point where he's yelling your name, then you can yell back.
That'd be cool.
But you can get there.
Maybe
but
one day.
But so yeah, you need to, it's now that you have it, you got to use it every
Okay.
time you go in.
Noted.
So you were saying now you need to do something.
Now I
else.
need to. I would like him to recognize my name. Call me Andrew. That might be the next goal. We need to have goals here.
Yeah.
Andrew, or I get a nickname, or I learn more about his life.
Okay.
So which one do you want me to pursue?
I think you should. First step is getting him to acknowledge your name.
First step, okay.
I think because if you just like go in every time now and just start like hounding him about his life,
Yeah.
then he might be a little
This guy
like
needs to calm
yeah,
down.
chill out, guy.
Trying to fist bump me again.
But in the beginning, I would say just go in, use his name
okay.
every time you go in, and then eventually, if he's like a normal, like personable guy, if he doesn't remember your name, he'll ask.
I doubt he'll remember my name.
Or you know what you can do? Do you have like a name tag or something from work?
Yeah, I have an ID from work.
Do you?
Yeah.
Wear
Should I
it,
rock it?
dude. Wear it. Like put it on your shirt or like your somewhere visible, and then when you
it's
walk
like small
up,
letters though, so I gotta wear it on the shirt.
yeah,
probably.
wear it on the shirt. Wear it front. He doesn't know how you fucking wear it at work.
That's true. I gotta
So-
have some pens tucked in
So
next
walk,
to him.
so walk in, and imagine he's just like sees your pens and stuff. He's like, and nerd, is that what that says? No, but so he, so yeah. So
That
when
might
you
be
walk
good.
in, you say his name. You say what you be like, hey, Bill, what's up, man? And then he'll be like, glance over at your thing, be like, hey, Andrew, hey, like just naturally, because
And now it's stuck with
then,
him, hopefully.
well,
Hopefully.
I'd maybe wear it 2 times.
Yeah, I gotta wear it.
Wear it 2 times. Well, you got to think about how many people.
I know. So
You know what I
many.
mean? Like,
But
they
how many
see-
people are calling him by his name? That's where you stand out.
Right.
Should I get a hello, my name is Andrew, and say I just came back from the conference?
No.
That could be the move.
You could do that. I think the ID is the easiest.
Yeah. Less
Even if you're not in the office that day, just pop a collared shirt on.
Oh, easily. I leave it in my car, so
yeah,
we're good.
Yeah. I think that's the move.
I think we're on something here.
Yeah.
We're making
Or
progress.
you could do what you can get like the big gold hoop earrings that have your name.
That was my first thought. Or like a necklace with my name, like a really girly necklace with my name on it.
You wouldn't forget about it.
No.
All right. So that's great.
That's
so
great.
goals moving forward
Needs
are
to say my name.
needs to say your name.
Say my name.
And then if he does start saying your name, then you can just start incorporating some more. I wouldn't jump right to like, say, so what's your backstory?
Say, hey, Billups, my
I
son's name.
would say initially just start with like your common expressions like, hey, how you doing? Good, how you been? Blah blah blah.
How's life?
Yeah, making your jokes here and there, and then once it's like, once he has some time
Yeah.
to kind of work it in a little bit.
Might need to buy some more. I might need to invest in some more lotto tickets.
That's
that seem to
you
work
might.
well.
I mean, if Baba's also, you could throw a Baba next time you go in there. Hey, Baba.
yeah, maybe I'll pick
See,
that up.
then you're just one of the guys, right? You got you, Baba, Bilbo.
Everyone's
you
calling
guys
each
are
other Baba.
you guys are a big group. That could be cool.
That could be cool.
All right, so that's huge. Got the name. All right, so that's
a wrap, I think.
that's a wrap on episode 3. We will. Are you signing off already?
No, I'm doing 3.
We will catch.
Well, no, it's
we
6.
will catch. We will catch you guys on Monday with an interview. Our first interview. We already teased it. I think we already
excited.
teased it.
We did.
We teased it. We did.
Mhm.
I'm freaking space cadet.
Space-
over here.
We got the interview.
We got the interview.
We got Clear the Air / kind of turn event last week. How's
Yeah,
it
yeah,
going?
yeah.
How you father?
And
mm-hmm.
the challenge.
And the challenge. Ooh,
You almost forgot
I did,
about
I did.
that.
The challenge.
All
I'm
right.
picking the challenge this week.
Yes.
You better strap in. It's
His
gonna
challenge.
Get crazy.
All right. We will see you guys on Monday as per usual. Thank you to our lovely and talented editor, producer extraordinaire,
Thank you to you
And-
for doing all you do, baby.
and
thank you to you guys for
Thank you
watching.
to you guys.
Liking.
Appreciate-
If you don't like, if you don't subscribe, you better click that button. You better mash that button down, baby.
I almost got caught in like that loop when we started doing it. I started focusing on that. I could have like gotten lost in that for a minute. Yes, thank you all. We will see you guys on Monday.
We love you.
We do. If you have
do.
any suggestions for anything, wait. What are our emails?
Bald with Glasses podcast @gmail.com or
So we have 2 emails.
We got 2. We're rocking
Mine's
2.
bald.w.glasses@gmail. That's funky, fresh, hip.
it's kind of hip.
Yeah.
Less
All
letters.
right. So
Signing
appreciate
out.
it again. Signing out. See you Monday.
Au revoir. Have a great weekend, y'all.